In today's video, I've got 5 facts about Mirai Kakehashi from the series Platinum N / a character analysis video. We will be going over Mirai's bio, personality, power, and more. Now, if you enjoy these fact videos, make sure to smash the like button and share this video with a fellow fan of the series. For more weekly anime character fact videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss a video. Of course, a quick warning that there will be spoilers, so just a heads up. Anyway, with that being said, grab yourself a beverage, let's roll intro and get straight into the video. Mirai is the main protagonist of the Platinum N series and one of the 13 chosen god candidates, the candidate of the angel Nase. His name is a pretty weird one as it is written in kanji and is often misread due to its rare and unusual meaning. The kanji used for Mirai's name means tomorrow, which is usually read as Ashita, instead of using the usual kanji which reads as Mirai, which means future. Fun fact, but Light Yagami was also victim of this, which could be the author's choice when it comes to naming his protagonists. The surname Kakehashi means crosslink or bridge building, though it can be split up with the kake meaning rack, frame, support or construct and the hashi meaning bridge. He was born on the 25th of June, which makes him a Cancer, and he is currently 15 years of age. Appearance-wise, Mirai is described as a tall young man, standing at 6 foot and weighs 125 pounds. Interestingly, this guy looks almost completely different in the manga compared to the recent anime adaptation. The colorings for the manga show Mirai with red hair and brown eyes, whereas in the anime, his hair is dark blue and his eyes match this. Now, the hairstyle remains the same in both as it is straight and mid-length, reaching to just above his shoulders. Attire-wise, Mirai is, usually seen in his high school uniform with the addition of a hoodie underneath the blazer. Personality-wise, Mirai was a guy that had completely given up on life, which, with his backstory of losing his mother, father, and younger brother, which forced him to live with his uncle and aunt who treated him like trash, it's pretty understandable, I get that. The guy was just completely depressed, the constant abuse he was subject to throughout his life was just too much, but despite this, he didn't hold any grudges or bear hate towards anyone, as his father had taught him that in doing so, it would only prevent him from finding his own happiness. And it wasn't until he was saved by Nase that Mirai remembered, the happiness theme, in which his mother had also taught him that he should dedicate his life to finding his own happiness and living that life to the best of his ability. Of course, he has now been thrust into this insane situation where he is now a candidate to become the next god. And despite the awesome power this job comes with, Mirai has no interest in it. In fact, he said that if he was to somehow become god, he'd do nothing at all. And though he has no intention of becoming god himself, he does want to put a stop to Metropoliman to protect himself and Saki. He does tend to keep himself to himself, but when it comes to who should become god, he does make his feelings clear on what attributes the new god should and shouldn't have. And he's pretty much the same when it comes to using his god candidate powers. Mirai is an extreme pacifist who's very reluctant to use his powers, but admits that the ability to fly is something he enjoys and does so quite often, and I can't blame him. The ability of flight would be quite awesome. I am scared of heights though, so I don't know how that would work. I don't know. Mirai's Japanese voice actor is Miyu Irino. He has voiced other characters such as Jinta in Anohana, Kushi Sugawara from Haikyuu, Yuichiro Hyakuya in Seraph of the End, and more. Now, at the time of the making of this video, they have not released the English VA for Mirai. Who do you think would be a good fit? And of course, if they do decide to drop a dub for this show, let us know in the comments section below who they have chosen to voice our boy. Right, next up, we're going to take a look into Mirai's god candidate powers. Mirai's angel partner is Nase, who is a special ranked angel, meaning that Mirai got all of the powers that were on offer for a god candidate. Starting with the power he actually uses, which is the wings. The wings, also known as freedom, allow its user to fly to any place in the world at incredible speeds. Not only this, but they are also the only way a candidate is able to avoid angel arrows. Speaking of which, let's look at the arrows. So arrows can be shot from a distance and cannot be dodged unless, like mentioned, someone has the wings. Interestingly, arrows can be deflected, but they can only be deflected by using another arrow to do so. So the maximum range of an arrow is 31.6 miles, and its distance can actually be increased if multiple arrows are combined. There is also a cooldown once an arrow is shot, which is 2 seconds. Doesn't sound like a long time, but in battle, that 2 seconds could make all the difference. That's what she said. Now, there are 2 types of arrows, red arrows and white arrows. So let's start by talking about the red. So, the red arrow, also known as love, has the power to force the target to fall in love with the user for 33 days. The victim becomes completely brainwashed and will do whatever they can to please the user, and will also follow any order given to them. A red arrow can be used on a maximum of 14 people at one time. If someone under the effects of the red arrow dies before the 33-day limit, the user can use that arrow on another person. Also, a person who has been shot by a red arrow are now immune to them, including red arrows held by other god candidates. The final power is, of course, the white arrow, which is the most powerful. Its power is simply an instant kill on the target it strikes. As these are the most powerful, only special rank angels have the power to give this power to their god candidate. Okay, let's finish this video off with Nose, who is Mirai's angel partner. Nose is one of the 13 angels handpicked by God himself, who were tasked with selecting a human from the human world to be a god candidate. The angel that finds the human that will one day become God will then serve under them and live a peaceful life with them. However, prior to this, Nose had always kept an eye on Mirai in the human world and would look out for him. She kind of felt like she was his guardian angel of sorts and had always planned to bring Mirai happiness. Of course, when God had selected her as one of the 13 angels who would seek out his replacement, Nose automatically knew she was going to choose Mirai as her candidate to fulfill her wishes for him. Nose is the angel of purity and is a special ranked angel, which of course meant that she was able to grant Mirai all 3 of the angel powers available to a god candidate. And it's interesting that she had such a strong connection to him prior to the events of the god candidates, and Mirai, understandably, is often confused by her motives. But thank you so much for watching my video, 5 facts about Mirai from the series Platinum End. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button and share this video with a fellow fan of the series. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when future fact videos go live on the channel. As always, a huge shout out to Warwick, Animator22, Brian, Blake, Andrew, BS Tuna, Emmeline, Kivase, Chris, Estauhai, and Zintac for supporting me on Patreon. Check out the link in the description below to find out what rewards are on offer now. But that is it from me. Till next time, my fellow weebs. Peace!